What it do, what it do. Welcome to another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man. Had to tap into this one, man. Man. So the games begin. And so it begins. You know, and what we're talking about here, man. Actually, I dropped one yesterday on how that boy 50 Cent say, shoot, he gonna holler at Trump, basically. He gonna talk to Trump and, basically try to put a stop to that pardoning that Trump said that he would possibly be willing to do for P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? You know how 50 get, you know what I'm saying? He gon', like I say, when he mashed the gas, he mashed the gas. And he's mashing the gas, man, like I say, and so it begins. And he playing the game dirty, man. I gotta say, he's playing the game dirty, man. Because Trump actually said that he, would consider pardoning Diddy, but what Fifth has done now, he reached back. You know what I'm saying? He reached back in the crates, found a throwback clip of Diddy actually speaking on Trump. And I guess, maybe I just hadn't really paid much, certain interviews of his any attention or something. But, I guess, I didn't know he felt that way about Trump, actually, And a lot of people do feel this way, but I didn't, I didn't know that Diddy, I never, just really hadn't heard him speak on politics too much. But this is a cool little clip of him speaking his opinion on the president, and I'm not sure. This may have been from like his first run, Trump's first run. I'm not necessarily sure if it's from this time. I don't know, but I think it's from his first run though. That's where I think this clip probably came from. Because this time, when Trump was running against Biden and them, sheesh. We kind of, in my opinion, we needed some kind of change from sitting up here just inviting all these foreigners over here, in my opinion. But, that's not neither here nor there. Not saying that, not saying that, oh, Trump is just the best in the world, or But I think, in my opinion, I think he's better than Biden and the Kamala in this situation. So going back, that's why I say I think this was probably from that first run that Trump, was running for. The first time he got presidency. But let's get to this. What 50 Cent did share, and what he pulled out the crates. This is that boy Did speaking on Trump. It's not long, but let's hear it. Fair use, by the way. Fair use.
I really do believe white men like Trump need to be banished. Trump gets elected, I really do believe in my heart there'll be a race war. That's why this message is not just to black people. You know what I'm saying? This message is to everybody. This man is really trying to turn us against each other and put us in a situation. America messed up.
Okay.
President Trump is reportedly getting...
Hold on. All right. So, y'all heard it. And I'll just say this to some of that, in my opinion, it's not, I don't think it's Trump. It's just the idiots who have that white supremacist extreme mindset, who's just dumb and just do crash out stuff, and it makes Trump look bad in some cases. But anyway, so like I say, but I don't feel like and that's where it could possibly be a race war from the idiots that what I'm saying. Not all of them, but the main ones who are so proud of Trump. A lot of them tend to be just pure racist, white supremacist idiots. But that's neither here nor there. So But I think that Trump was the better president out of the candidates that we had, in my opinion. So I think this was an older one. But, either way it go, y'all heard what the man said, man. And 50 said that he's gonna do what he do to try to stop that, and he's working on it because that's he's basically pulling out a clip. He may come out with clips, which I don't know how much Diddy was speaking on Trump in like interviews, but either way it go. Yeah. I mean, he's not speaking good upon him. Now, on the other hand, hell, he's not really just trashing him, though. He's not really trashing him. He's just talking about, what he's talking about is the effects from the extremist white supremacists who feel like, it's time to rise just because Trump is president, and things like that. So he's talking about the negative effects from the idiots, really, So he's saying what he's saying about Trump, and, maybe he stands on it. I don't know, but I don't, like I say, he didn't trash him too hard, in my opinion, but Fifth is looking for anything, and he's pushing it out there. Like I say, he may not talk to Trump directly, but whatever, a lot of the stuff that hits the headlines, he's pushing. Of course, it'll get back to Trump, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if what he just said or anything like that is going to be enough to anger Trump to make him, oh, you know what, screw him now. I mean, I don't know. That boy should say that Diddy got pulled, though, so I don't know where this can go, and, who we may know, and look here now. Yeah, that's Fifth being dirty, okay? But look, we got business here, so. But Fifth is playing dirty, definitely. He's trying his hardest to make Diddy look bad in Trump eyes, to say, hey, he's not deserving of your pardon. Like I say, when Fifth get mad, he gonna try to take you down, And he's trying to work on Diddy. Like I say, while Diddy is tied up right now, he's kind of got the advantage on Diddy, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all think, was that bad enough for Trump to be like, oh, no, I'm not even doing, or was that's not that bad? I mean, not to say, of course we know that pardoning Diddy isn't like a big thing on Trump's list or something like that, but, in case it ever comes across, maybe it's a possibility, but like I say, Fifth is working on otherwise. He's working on stopping it, dang it. How can I put it? It's not always so good being like that, though. I feel like, going to the extremes and extents to sabotage stuff, but hey, it's all to the good, man. It's all to the good, We'll see how all that plays out, and if it's even powerful enough to stop anything. I mean, I don't know. We'll see, man. Fifth, like I say, when he own you, he own you. But anybody can be stopped. Fifth can be stopped too. So I don't know, but we'll see how this goes, man. He's playing. He right now, his foot's on the gas. They're saying some female that was, I guess, kind of like taken up for Diddy was in there tripping, tweaking, and crashing out. So I don't know, stuff is going on, man. Somebody coming through playing some loud ass music. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Another one over here at Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man.